Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Lit Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay. We've got the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles on the split. I just took note of that because the Devil really stands out. See, he's all red and shit. Anyway, today I am doing y'all's weekly love reading. I do one of these and also a general reading for you per week. My schedule is listed down below. Oh no, there he is on the bottom now. Da-da. No, it doesn't have to mean anything. Because now we've got the Ace of Wands. You might have a very naughty new beginning, Scorpio. But let me continue with my introduction. So, along with my schedule down there is also a list of the decks that I use. Instructions for how to donate to my channel if you're so inclined. Okay, good. Now we've got the Sun. Woo, sigh of relief. Okay, well, that's a fire energy though. And there's also a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me via Zoom meeting or recorded reading or order a personalized avatar birth chart. So we're just going to take a look at you for this week in love. I'm going to start out for the main spread with the Santa Muerte Tarot, which I am currently shuffling one last time. And then I'm going to clarify as needed with the Witch's Tarot, which I've already pre-shuffled. It's over here, which I so fondly refer to as my Scorpio deck. Okay, so let's get started. Spirit, please show me Scorpio in love this week. The first card to flip over is the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. I won't take that. Landed on my lap. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me. Okay. Next up, flipped over right away, we have the Five of Wands, Leo energy. Next out, we have the Seven of Swords. Why do we saw that Devil for a reason, guys? This isn't looking too happy-go-lucky so far, but hey, love usually isn't, right? Well, it can be. I don't know. Maybe not everybody wants that anyway. Especially if you're a water sign, there's a lot of depth and intensity to our emotions. Okay, let me continue. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Scorpio. And that's Aquarius energy, if I didn't say it already, the Seven of Swords. Which next out, we have the Four of Swords, Libra energy. Excuse me. Okay. Spirit, please show me Scorpio in love this week. What do we need to see? The Two of Cups, Cancer energy. Whew. I think I'm already kind of picking up a little bit of this storyline. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Scorpio in love this week. Well, I saw a different card, which is odd. Sometimes I have what I call a double flipper, and I believe this one... Actually, hold on a second. Alright, this is the one that came out on top. I wasn't sure if I should take the other one or not, so I'm not going to. We've got the Three of Wands here. That's Aries energy. 7, 3, 2, 4, 5, 8. All different numbers so far. Which with 6 cards is a little unusual in itself, but I don't know why I noticed that. And a 10. 10 of Wands is coming out here. That's Sagittarius energy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Scorpio in love this week. 2 more cards. What have we got for Scorpio? What do they need to see for their best and highest good? Okay, another floor and lap flipper. But the card that wanted to come out before was also on the floor, so I don't know. The Eight of Cups might play a subliminal role. Excuse my cough. We have the Knight of Wands, which is Leo, Sagittarius, sometimes Aries energy. Okay. And let's get one more for this main spread before I begin to interpret and clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Scorpio in love this week. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn. And for the third or fourth time, I've seen the Eight of Cups right underneath. I only take the top card, though. But I think that that's a significant part of the energy of this read. Where it should go, though, I'm not sure. Let me see here. Sorry, Scorpio. Give me just a moment here. I'm kind of connecting with Spirit on something. Okay, I'm not going to include the 8 just because, like I said, it didn't come out the way I would normally have it, take it. So, but let's continue here. Like I said, this Witch's Tarot is pre-shuffled. What I am seeing so far, though, here, Scorpio, although this is a reading that's supposed to encapsulate this week, there is still that element of it, from the left to the right, like the past bleeding into the present, into the possible future, like toward the end of the 7-day period, or kind of what might occur soon, given the way that the energy is currently flowing. So just take that as it resonates. Time is fluid, and this could all kind of be happening at once. But it does look at a little bit of the background here first in this column on the left, which with the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, I feel that you've had to go within to heal or to contemplate, meditate on something. You felt somehow unable to move in a situation. You felt weighed down by, and this Ten of Wands is very fiery. It's the red is sticking out to me. It's like it was a very burdensome situation, yes, but it was also, I can feel like a sense of agitation within. Scorpio, picking up your energy and channeling someone who felt stuck in sort of like a merry-go-round, like a loop in their head with that Eight of Swords. I mean, although the Eight of Swords can talk about literal incarceration, and it could in some cases, where somebody was forced to go within, with the Four of Swords, heal and connect with perhaps their higher selves or the divine. It's like this was due to this burden being placed on them that they can't move. They're stuck. You may have felt like this. As we always say, reverse roles if necessary, but I am sort of picking up that this is your energy. I'm going to go ahead and clarify, though, what the reason for that might have been or what might have led to it. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the Eight of Swords with the Four of Swords. So the Ace of Swords came out as well. The first thing that came to my mind, sometimes I do play with the numerology a little bit in these cards. The Eight of Swords plus the 1 would be the Nine of Swords, which is about anxieties, fears, sleepless nights, nightmares, when you do sleep, that type of vibe. The Four of Swords plus the Ace would make 5, which is all about self-sabotage, conflict, manipulation, mind games, defeat, but not wanting to accept defeat, wanting to win at all cost. If I already said that, I apologize. The Ace of Swords, of course, does stand alone as being, it kicked off like a new situation for you, which I see as you being stuck. It's sort of like maybe something you thought was flowing or whatever. The Ace of Swords comes in with some kind of truth or clarity, but instead of this clarity freeing you from the situation, it's like it further burdened you. It was something that kind of made you think over and over, like around and around about the situation. Now that this kind of truth came in, or this, I'm almost seeing it as like a mandate of some sort, like somebody came in and said, no or yes, like things have to be this way or things can't be this way. It was like something happened that got you stuck. And I almost see it as like, I do say everything that goes through my mind during these readings, you guys, so please bear with me. I believe that there's something to it, part of the message. You know how you'll have like a stake that you put in the ground, like with a dog leash, like a chain that has a dog, you know, stuck to like a house or a part of the lawn or whatever. And it's like there's a spike that goes in the ground that keeps them in that, inside of that grip. And I'm almost seeing that Ace of Swords being that way, okay? So I'm going to move on now to this middle column. This is creating a lot of friction, conflict for you, mostly inwardly, since you do seem to be in your head about this a lot with all those swords, especially the 8. It's like you are actually wanting to break free and go towards someone that you see as being a true counterpart, soulmate union, someone with whom you can see eye to eye, someone that you feel a strong soul bond with. The Two of Cups is an emotional card. And it's a water sign, it's Cancer, as I said before. And so it's like, you know, you're feeling very connected to this person emotionally. Obviously, something has come between the two of you. Whether it's actually meant to be or not doesn't really matter at this part of the game. For you, Scorpio, with that 5 of Wands, it's a lot. That's where I'm picking up the agitation as well, of course. And I wasn't even thinking about that when I said it. I was just kind of looking at this first column. I'm seeing this more as an inner conflict. I want to go toward this person, but I can't right now. And there's, there's frustration coming from that 5 of Wands as well. Maybe sort of like an angry, like I want to go, but I can't. You know, that kind of energy. Toward your soulmate, toward true love. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get a couple cards on that to clarify for you, Scorpio. I hope you can hear me all right. I'm trying not to talk too loudly because it's absolutely dead-ass quiet here in my apartment complex, which is unusual. And even though I know nobody's eavesdropping, I don't like to be like broadcasting all my business. Hopefully my voice is coming through nice and clear for you, clearly. Spirit, please show me Scorpio. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles come out, which is Capricorn energy, as well as the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, the reason I feel like you're frustrated and upset is because the 7 of Wands is not about investment in the sense that the 7 of Pentacles is. However, all the 7s can indicate like some degree of like protection or of something that you've built up in order to get yourself in a good position. And so with the 7 of Wands there, it can be about protection, as is often mentioned in tarot readings. It can also be about standing your ground, and it can be about fighting for, in that sense, what you have managed to acquire or what you have achieved so far, not wanting to let go kind of energy, not in the same sense as the 4 of Pentacles of like a greedy, kind of codependent, not wanting to lose something, but like, I got this far, I fought my way through this 5 of Wands, through the 6 of Wands, I thought I had a victory, and now I'm at the 7, it's like, I don't want to just, turn tail and run on the situation for whatever reason. So yeah, stand in your ground. And with the 2 of Pentacles, I'm seeing that kind of connected here with the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Wands as being a slight possibility for why you might not be able to come toward the soulmate, Scorpio. What I'm picking up is that it might be that you could have had a choice between 2 lovers or more, where you were sort of juggling. It may have been that this situation with your soulmate ended, perhaps on your terms, perhaps not. Maybe this other person was the one that chose to walk away with that 8 of Cups we kept seeing that I put away, or maybe you did. But either way, they may have left because they felt like, with this Knight of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, that you weren't really sure what you wanted, Scorpio, and like I said, reverse roles if necessary. One of the people in this connection may have been having sort of a playful, irreverent attitude, like, oh yeah, well, we're not really in a commitment yet, so, why does it matter if I kind of go out and explore my options or have you know, fun with others, or you know, if you know that I'm seeing other people, so it might have made the soulmate not feel like they were top priority, or you feel that way, Scorpio, because you or the other person may have been juggling. What I'm picking up very strongly, though, from this, Scorpio, is that if there were other people involved in this, either A, they were not actually that important, because you see this person as your Two of Cups, like true soulmate, and you were just kind of doing that, I don't know, because you could, or because either you or the other person wasn't totally ready to commit, or I'm picking up a vibe, although this isn't exactly what the cards are saying, but it kind of, I mean, it fits. I'm not saying I'm making it up out of nowhere. It does go with the energy. But I think that what you feared the most, which was kind of being trapped, because with this Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles vibe, it's like you prioritize, in a sense, having your freedom. And that's great, but it's like, where's the line between, you know, being connected to a soulmate and managing to keep that connection? Like, how much do you have to give away as far as your freedom or whatever? So it's like the very thing that you feared the most, which was losing your freedom, is kind of what's happened to you recently anyway, leading up to this situation. Because now it's like you may be free physically or to pursue other interests, but you're stuck in your head, trapped in that kind of mental burden of, you know, what to do about the situation. Or your soulmate is. Take it as it resonates. What I was also going to say was, I'm also picking up the vibe that it may simply be because this person is currently out of reach, that sort of brought to your attention or to theirs, that you may be out of reach, reverse if necessary. I'm sorry if I'm being really repetitive about that, but, you know, just keep that in mind for the whole reading, okay? When I say you, it could be the other person and vice versa. I feel like it's like once that person kind of left and you felt stuck and trapped, and that you could not maybe get to that person or reach them for whatever reason, may even include travel. I'm picking up too with the Knight of Wands. It's like you suddenly realized, like, now that you can't have them, that you need them, or that you want them, or that you've put a lot into this already and you're frustrated because you can't move forward. Okay, don't want to beat a dead horse. I'm going to move to this third column with the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Looks like someone is either being slightly deceptive toward the other person, although I'm not sure if there's communication here, and I'm going to clarify this last row. But someone is either keeping from themselves or from the other person that they're actually holding on to this union, and they're actually waiting for some kind of sign from the other one, or waiting for the situation to come back around. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's wanting to hold on to this soulmate or the situation. With the Three of Wands, there's, you know, I've kind of chosen one way or another, and now I'm waiting for the results of that to come in. And maybe mentally, you know, you're kind of going through these machinations. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but like I can see your mind turning like wheels, like gears in a, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, well, either you're telling yourself, I don't really want this person, I'm not really waiting for this person, but on a level you're holding on, or you're telling the other person, like, yeah, you know, I'm with somebody else, and you know, I'm doing great, but it's like secretly you're waiting for them and holding on to them, okay, Scorpio? So let me go ahead and clarify this row. Okay, this is very clear. I don't sugarcoat my reading, so I'm going to tell you how I see it. We had the Ten of Cups come out first, which is Pisces energy, which gave me, you know, a second of like, oh, well, even though it's rather abrupt, at the end of this week, for you to, you know, find absolute bliss and emotional fulfillment with this person, that looks kind of like like a bright, but then we got the Four of Cups, which is Cancer energy. It looks like for this week, and as I said, you know, outcomes are not set, as free will is always at play. It looks like this week, this situation might sort of remain stagnant, Scorpio, because it's saying here that currently in the mind of one or both partners leading toward the end of the 7-day period, which this reading addresses, there's going to be a missed opportunity. Someone's going to feel rejected, or they're going to feel like they let something slip away from them, despite the tightness of whatever grip they may have tried to keep with that Four of Pentacles. I mean, the only repeating numbers I see here are the two tens, which is the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups, showing that something's over. And, you know, the Ten of Cups, that's usually over in a very positive way. The Ten of Cups, or Wands, can also be positive in the sense of letting a burden down. So it may actually be kind of time to start leaning toward releasing yourself from this mental prison. And that could be a positive thing. But then we have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. And so I see that as being, you know, kind of losing grip on something that you tried to cling to. So that's what I see for this week for you, Scorpio. I'm sure you can handle it. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. You guys are awesome and amazing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and all that good stuff. And please like, share, subscribe if you made it all the way through. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Scorpio.